Does breathing actually fix anxiety? Does taking a deep breath in, putting it into your lungs, making it so deep that you literally can't breathe, pause on that because that sounded crazy. Does breathing in deeply, so deep that like literally you can't take in anymore, pause again because what the hell? Like what the actual hell? Take two, yeah. That sounded crazy. Alright, does breathing in deeply, so much so that like literally you can feel your lungs like almost explode? Okay, not to that extent, like genuinely not to that extent, just before that extent. So can taking in a deep breath really fix like your anxiety? Can anxiety even be fixed? Yes, anxiety can be fixed. And does breathing fix anxiety? Yes, breathing fixes anxiety. How much like clearer do you want this to be? Like literally, guys. Okay, why? The question is why. I'll go through why breathing fixes anxiety. Breathing fixes anxiety because guys, because, and I'll put this in baby terms and I'll make it so easy for you guys to understand. Breathing fixes anxiety because it decreases your heart rate. Oh my days. Oh my goodness. I wish I knew this before. Oh, no way. It decreases your heart rate when you take in deep breaths and you exhale very slowly. Oh, I didn't know that. That's crazy, guys. Oh, someone should have told me. I wish someone told me that taking in deep breaths every single day can actually lower my heart rate and get rid of my anxiety and actually make me feel more confident and actually leave me feeling more in the present moment. I wish someone told me this when I was younger, every single morning. Imagine you woke up every morning and your parents told you, listen, you, you better wake up and take a deep breath. Yeah, right now, we're gonna both take a deep breath. Yeah, maybe not with that like assertion. Be loving to your children, genuinely. Like wake your children up the same way you want to be woken up. Basically, treat your children the same way you treat yourself. Like if you was to flip it around, how would you want your child to treat you? That's the same way you should treat your children. Don't expect your children to treat you a certain way, but you don't treat them a certain way. It's like almost like if you treat your children like with anger, always shouting at them, always moody at them, then what's gonna happen? They're gonna treat you with anger, always shouting at you, and always being moody at you. It's like, you can't teach someone something and then expect them to do something different. Like you can't keep showing someone the same thing and then when they do it to you, get angry or snap because I don't like the way this is disrespectful. Like you're literally teaching them to be like this. If you're teaching someone to do something and you know your delivery is saying otherwise. So like I could literally tell you to go do something that can actually help you. But if I shout at you or if I scream at you, one, I'm increasing your heart rate. Two, especially if you're a kid, like think about it from a kid's perspective. You're this grown big adult with big muscles and let's say you don't even have muscles. You're just this big adult and you've woken me up in the morning to get ready for school. And genuinely, school is way too early. Like kids have to wake up at like 7 o'clock. Like that's crazy. That's a whole different topic. You're waking your kid up, and just because you're tired as the parent, because you have to like wake this kid up like every day, and it is understandable. Like in the morning, a lot of people are like snobby, angry, impatient. I tend to do this sometimes where I wake up and I'm just not in the mood to like talk to anyone. Unless it's like you guys. Like if I'm talking to you guys, it's fine because you guys don't really respond much. I don't know, like I feel like it's always just a one-way thing. When I'm talking to you guys, you just never respond. Why do you guys never respond to me? I'm talking to you guys now and I'm hearing no response. Like genuinely, I feel bad. Like you guys never treat me. But you get where I'm coming from, guys. If you want, you know, a positive energy to be reciprocated every morning from your children. I don't know. I just feel like I'm inclined to speak about this because it will help anxiety. Like I literally said this is going to be about breathing, and now I'm talking about like waking your kids talking about waking your kids up in the morning. I'll make a link. So basically, if you can just, give off this positive energy, train your kids to, perform healthy habits in the morning, every morning. It's the consistency, not the one time. You don't do it one time and then you're like, why hasn't my kid changed? Why, like you didn't change in one day. You didn't become the person you are just in one day. Like you've probably changed so many times. 5 years ago you was probably completely different. And if you are the type of person that doesn't really change much and you're super successful, then stay that way. But if you stay the same and you're not successful, then it just means that, like, what's the word? Insanity is doing the same thing but expecting different results. Insanity is doing the same thing every single day, every moment. You keep doing the same thing and then you expect a different result. That's literally what insanity is. So at the end of the day, it's the consistency, waking them up every morning, teaching them how to do those, like the deep breath, the healthy habits, brush your teeth, wash your mouth, wash your face, wash your energy. And then, get changed, etc. When you're ready now, have a nice breakfast, speak to them, empower your kids. You are amazing. You are my child. I love you so much. Come embrace me. Little things like this. If you do this for your child every day, and then you both practice like a 1 minute meditation. Oh, hold my hands, daughter or son. Let's sit like, opposite each other. Hold my hands close. Let's both sit with an upright posture. Let's both lay back. Let's close our eyes. And firstly, tell your child or whoever you're doing this with, it doesn't need to be your child. Like if you don't have a child, that's fair enough. Like if you have a dog, then you can do it with your dog, but he just might not respond in the way that, you guys are responding to me now. You guys aren't even responding. I'd actually prefer the dog at this point. At least the dog will bark back at me. But yeah, genuinely, you get where I'm coming from. If you're showing this unconditional love to your child, like sitting back, lying down, telling him close your eyes, think about positive things, or it could be a daughter. I hate being like, I always say like son or boy or man, like women as well, women, daughter, girls, like you guys matter too. Like women are very important. But pushing that aside before I go off topic. So you're both laying there in that present, posture, sitting back, eyes closed, just for 1 minute or even 2 minutes. Tell your child, think positive thoughts. Think of the things you want to achieve today. Think of the goals that you want to achieve in the future. And now clear your mind. Take a deep breath in and count to 3 in your head as you take that deep breath in. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Now breathe out. Return to normal. Deep breath in. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Breathe out. And just guide them through, breathing, deep breaths. Calm them down. Give them a glass of water so they have, hydration. Prepare them a nice, luscious breakfast. Protein if possible, eggs, as many as possible. Just things that won't, take from their energy. I feel like if you have a lot of carbs in the morning, like, Weetabix, cereal, like these aren't like terrible things. Like Weetabix is a lot better than like, corn, like freaking frosted cornflakes or like Cocoa Pops. But like if you can just reduce the carbohydrates you give them in the morning, give them more eggs, it doesn't need to be like bacon or anything like pork if you're Muslim, but like just give them a lot more like healthier foods, like eggs and avocados, maybe 4 eggs and avocados and like a wholemeal bread, just one slice. Perfect. That's a perfect breakfast. Now they go to school feeling reassured. You know, they focused on their mental health. They have energy from the foods that they've eaten. They have that unconditional love from their parents. Now what are they gonna do when they get to school? Are they gonna try to sleep during school? Are they gonna disturb the lesson during school? Are they gonna treat their friends provocatively or teachers? No, they won't. Are they gonna come home late? Are they are they going to cause issues or more problems when they get to school? No, they won't, because at home they are treated with love. At home they are educated. At home their parents have time for them. Think about that. I'm not like judging or condemning anyone right now. Remember, every morning is an opportunity for, growth, for change. So don't see this as, oh, he's offending me. See this as, I could actually learn from this. Like, I could actually implement this into my strategy. I could teach the people around me how to be more loving, how to be more caring. And in return, I'm reducing their chances of getting anxiety. When they have, an opportunity to be a prefect in school, and in assembly, the head teacher asks all the students, who would like to be nominated to be a prefect at school? And then they go to, they stand up because they have no anxiety, they're confident, they just envision their parents, telling them, you are amazing, child, I love you so much. You can do anything you put your mind to, etc., etc. Just lifting. They just remember all these things, these positive things their parents tell them in the morning as they meditate. And they won't get anxiety. They will just get up, walk to the stage. I remember sitting in assembly when I was younger, and there were like a lot of kids pretty much had anxiety, but there were always these few like profound kids, and you could tell like they they may have had anxiety, they may have, had a lack of self-confidence, but you would never be able to see this. You would never be able to just look at them and think, oh, this person has anxiety, this person lacks confidence. I would never notice. I would never notice on these like few kids. I'm not gonna like say names or anything, but like, you know who you are, like as a kid, if you are watching this, like, you know who the people in like school that used to come to school with so much presence, so much love for their friends, posture, breathing, never stressed or in a stressful state. Like obviously, you know, things happen occasionally which is normal. Like if I always saw them like stoic, I'd think, yo, this ain't a kid, this is an adult. This guy has like 5 kids back home. But obviously, like, everyone goes through issues and that's understandable. But it's about genuinely changing what problems you go through now by changing the mind that you have now. And the easiest way to change your mind now is through your breath, guys. Your breathing is the most important thing. So therefore you should cherish it. You should be grateful for it. You should improve it continuously. You should always be improving your breath. You should always consciously remember that you need to go back to the breath, take a deep breath in, and release all the stress. Stress clogs up. It's like rust. It clogs up, and then eventually it starts to break. You know, these things that it's clogged up on. It starts to break them. Imagine all the stress in your brain that you've been keeping there for years, and you've never like actually wanted to. You're afraid of taking that first step because you think it will put you in a worse situation, not knowing that yes, you might, have a bad experience after like 10 years of stress and anxiety and depression. Now you finally, take the action to like improve it. You're finally taking the action to improve this anxiety. of course you might not feel as good because your brain is not used to you actually wanting to solve the problem. It's used to you making the problem worse. Remember, if you go through anxiety, if you go through depression, a lot of stress, your body is used to being like this. Your body is literally building itself to cater to being like that. Your body is literally telling you, this is how we perform, because this is what you've been doing for the last 10 years, for the last 5 years, for the last 3 months. This is how you've trained me to be. So we're gonna advocate. We're going to make sure that we stay this way. We will help you to stay strong for this weak body that you've given us. Sad, isn't it? It's like you're making your body work harder because you've put yourself in a situation where it's difficult, like, for yourself to it's so hard to explain. It's so hard to explain, guys. I truly do feel for you if you have anxiety, especially if it's been such a long time and you feel like there's no hope left for me. I can't do anything about this. I can barely even, like, if you tell yourself, if you keep telling yourself that you can't do it, you will eventually, you might not even search for a video like this. You might feel like there's not like any hope. There's never going to be hope again. But I'm here to tell you there will be hope. But I don't want to give you a false promise. I don't want to tell you, yes, you can achieve this wonderful thing of being confident, being self-reliant, being in the present moment. I can't tell you you will be self-aware, you will be anxiety-free. I can't promise you this. I can help you achieve it, but I can't promise it. I can't promise you will be or get to that stage. You have to come halfway. I've put my half in. You need to put your half in. I literally ate an avocado yesterday. I haven't had an avocado in a while, like in ages. I love avocados, and I remember telling myself, I'm going to eat an avocado every single day. But I stopped. The good thing about me is that I always remind myself to stay positive, to stay healthy, no matter what anyone tells. The amount of times, I've been told, oh, my days, like, why are you so healthy? Why are you so this? Why are you so, why do you care so much about your health? Just imagine the people that ask me these type of questions, how bad their health is. Just imagine how bad someone's health must be to look at someone else that is improving their health and tell them, oh, why do you care so much about your health? Why are you so fixated on these things? Are you okay? Like, are you going through, like, are you... Imagine being told by someone else that doesn't really improve their health. And I'm not like trying to hurt anyone's feelings. Like, remember, honesty is the best way to find the truth. Honesty is the best way to find the truth. If you keep being honest with yourself and the people around you, at least you can live in the truth. You're not living a lie. Now, I can tell you everything honestly about my life. I don't feel like I need to, but it will definitely help you. I know this for a fact. Being honest can help people. Me sitting here, I don't even need to say anything. You can tell what I've been doing just from the result of who I look like right now, physically, just physically. How I look physically right now. You can tell what actions I've been putting in, what my mental state is in. You can just tell just by looking at me. It might not look like, as realistic as if you was here physically with me, but you can kind of get like an idea of what my mental state is at, what my physical state is at, what my spiritual state is at. You can kind of get like a look and a feel of it. Like, I might not have the biggest muscles, I might not have the biggest abs, I might not have the most money in my wallet, but my brain, guys, my brain, my mind, my blood, my eyes, my hearing, guys, my mouth. I'm grateful for all these things. Therefore, I take care of them. I might do occasionally something stupid that might not actually be helping, but I always remember to get back up. I always remember to take a deep breath in and release it all out. And then I go take the action to solving my issue. It's the people that just keep leaving the most important things in life. Maybe you're not prioritizing the right things in life. Maybe you're prioritizing the wrong things in life. You want to make public prank videos. You want to make like other people sad at the expense of some views, some likes. Like, imagine you had a channel, and this is so off topic, but I just feel like I need to talk about it, and it might help a few people. Imagine you have a channel, like a YouTube channel. Imagine you're a YouTube creator, and you make like prank videos. Like, you go around, your local area, and you turn your camera on, or you have like a cameraman, like someone else recording for you, and you just go perform stupid acts, like basically trolling people at their expense, just to get some views and just to laugh. What do you think all the people that subscribe to you, imagine, let's say you have 5,000 like subscribers, who do you think those subscribers are? What type of mental state and mental well-being do you think they are at? To just be watching videos of you trolling other people in public, of you taking the piss out of other people in public. Now, I'm one to talk because I have literally done and made videos around this, thinking, oh, I'm going to blow up, and, after I've blown up, then I'll stop making these videos. After I've blown up, then I can, use the money to leverage it and blah, blah, blah. That's why I keep telling myself, like, oh yeah, these videos are funny. Like, at least I'm having a laugh. What do you think your fans think of that? What do you think the subscribers, the people that have subscribed to you, think of you? They want to beat you up. If you ever encounter them, like, they're not going to be like, oh, hey, thank you so much for the prank videos that you make. You've literally changed my life. Like, I used to have anxiety because of your prank videos, and now because of these prank videos, I don't have anxiety anymore. Your fans are going to be little kids that have the same mind like you, probably scroll through TikTok every day, drink fizzy drinks, eat unhealthy, don't care about self-improvement, or even the thought of self-improvement probably bores them. The thought of improving their lives is probably like non-existent. Probably have family issues, family problems. These are the type of people that will like probably prank you in public. They're probably gonna go prank you. Oh, I just met this pranker, and then they just slap your head because they don't have respect for you, because you don't respect other people and you don't respect yourself. I'm so happy I never had a bad experience whilst trolling in public, like pranking other people in public. I'm so happy I have the mind or the maturity to acknowledge that those type of videos were never good. Like, they were never actually like valuable to society. I'm genuinely so happy that I stopped like making those type of videos, and I didn't make like a lot of them. I literally have a friend that makes similar videos to me. Not really well, I do class him as a friend. He is just quite younger, so I know he's just going through a phase. He's like 17. And, you know, he's making these type of videos in hopes that one of these videos will blow, and then, you know, he can utilize. The problem with this is if one of those videos blow, the pranks, you're going to have so many people that hate you. It's just going to be more of a clout thing. You're just going to have a lot of haters. Like, all these people will just be views and a whole load of dislikes. A lot of people that just want to find you and beat you up, or they'll send you messages saying, oh, you stupid boy, why stop doing these pranks, delete the video. You're just going to have a whole load of enemies and zero fans, zero people that are inspired by your work, your art. I'm so happy I make valuable content, hitting a specific niche, helping people with anxiety. Remember, breathing, taking in a deep breath, and releasing all that stress will change your life, will definitely change your life. But you just gotta take the action. How hard is it to take the action, guys? It's so easy to say it. Why is it hard to breathe? Why do people struggle to breathe consciously? Is it because not many people talk about it? Is it because a lot of people have too many things going on and they just don't have the time to breathe? Is it because, and when I say breathe, I mean consciously take a deep breath in, hold it, and then breathe out and release all that stress. Why is it hard for people to do that? I actually want to figure this out, because these same people that find it hard to breathe consciously are the same ones, are the same types of people that go through anxiety, go through depression, go through stress. These are the same people complaining about the thing that they don't want to do. It's like you're complaining about this thing that happened in the past or the future. You're worried. You're in fear of going to a certain location, you know, where public setting, a lot of people will be there. Rather than fixing the deep root issue. Like, is it really hard? It's not like you need to spend money on anything. Breathing is free. It's not like you need to order it from Amazon. You don't need to order a breath. Order a breath from Amazon. Oh yeah, tomorrow my breath is coming. You literally have it on you. You have your lungs, your heart. I'm assuming if you're watching this video, you probably have a lung and a heart. Now, genuinely, if I've triggered you or offended you in this video, thank you so much for acknowledging that I've triggered you. Thank you for acknowledging it. But this is what I want. I want to convict you. I want you to feel bad. So you can use that as the motivation to go put in the action. Usually when people feel bad in the moment, they're more I mean, you have, some people that feel bad and they just close themselves off from society. But you also have the people that, someone puts them down about something. I'll give you an example. I was on Instagram yesterday and there was this video of this Asian guy and he was like, oh, I was with my ex and we were together for 2 years. I told her I wanted to drop out from college, university, and pursue my business. And no, actually it wasn't 2 years, but they were together for however long. And he said that he was working on himself and his YouTube thing and whatever he was doing, to improve his business. And his ex left him because she wasn't really seeing progress. She was putting him down, saying, oh, you won't amount to anything. Stop believing in this thing that it's never gonna happen. So she ended up leaving him. And literally 2 years later, this guy became so successful, started making 100K a month, has his own team now of people. You could only imagine the regret she has for not like being there for him, supporting him. Imagine the imagine the stress someone goes through knowing that your own partner, your someone else that's meant to be your soulmate, doesn't even believe in what you truly believe in. That literally that could have caused anxiety for that guy. He could have never put in the action. He could have just been stressing every day, found a job at McDonald's, and just stayed the same every single day with no change. But he decided, I'm gonna use this negativity that this, my ex is giving me to fuel me, to motivate me, to put in the action. So what type of person are you gonna be in this situation? Are you gonna be the type of person to allow the negativity to put you down, to corner you in a room, in your bed, under your like covers? Are you going to stay under your covers the whole day, sweating, stressing, worrying about the situation? Or are you going to let this negativity that someone has told you? And the worst thing is, this person's being negative to this person, not because this person's done a bad thing. It's not like the Asian guy did a bad thing. He just said, I don't want to go to university. I want to focus on my business. It's not like he said something crazy, like, oh, I want to go fight people outside for money, just, for views. I'm just going to go attack people for views. It's not like he said that. He said, I want to go focus on my business, my own craft. I want to build my own empire. I want to build my own kingdom. I don't want to go work for someone else, slaving away, trying to improve their business. And then when I die, I have nothing to show for it. Oh, a pension. Oh, great. Oh, amazing. A pension. Oh, great. Pension. You choose what route you want to go. You could either go the first route, anxiety, depression, worry, or you could go the second route, where the winners go. It might be harder. There might be a lot of jungles and tigers and wolves and snakes through this route. But at least you're facing these fears physically rather than, thinking of them. Would you rather okay, I probably can't ask you this question. Would you rather fight a tiger in your head or fight a tiger in real life? Your cat brain is probably going to tell you, oh, I'd rather fight them in my head, because then at least if it rips me apart, then I'm still alive. Fair enough. I'd probably choose the same thing. I don't want to die, like, personally. But the real stoic answer, the real, opportunity, especially let's say in the second one, where physically you get to wear armor where it can't penetrate your skin. You have a sword that can literally like disintegrate it in like 5 seconds. But in the dream, you just have to fight it barefisted. Now, which option would you choose? You would choose the second path, right? Or would you still go for the dream? Because then you still can't die in the dream, right? Change your thoughts. Change your thoughts. You don't have to listen to me. You don't. You don't actually have to listen to me. What have I earned? What can I show you guys that proves that, oh yeah, I know what I'm talking about? All I can do is share my experience. And for the people that attest to the value they've gained from what I've told them, the people that follow along this journey, and you start seeing them succeeding, getting rid of their anxiety, their depression, their stress, starting to help their families out, starting to be more communicative or more social in society, helping people out. When you start seeing these type of people flourishing, the people that yesterday you looked at this person and they were just anxious, locking themselves up, now they're more communicative. they don't have anxiety, they don't have depression. These things don't, or they maybe, these things come across on their mind, but they don't let them defeat them. Take a deep breath. I truly do believe anxiety can be completely eradicated just by using your breath. You can do everything else, but if you just improve your breathing, I truly do believe anxiety won't have anything against you. Will you take the action? Only God knows. Only God truly knows if you will take the action. If you will right now take a deep breath. When you do it, you just feel so much blood flow in your head. Just imagine how good that is, like actually getting blood flow into your head. Just that one breath every day, just that one deep breath every day, I guarantee you will live longer, you'll feel more confident, you'll have better posture, you'll get rid of anxiety. Maybe not just one, but like if you can take more deep breaths every day in your day-to-day life, especially when you don't feel like it. When you don't feel like taking a deep breath, that's the best time to take a deep breath. When you have, or you're going through a negative experience, that's the best time to have positive thoughts in your mind. When you're dehydrated, that's the best time to hydrate. Like, it's common sense, guys. It's common sense. It's like the easy things, the basic things in life nowadays are so hard to do. Why are the hard things in life so hard to do? So easy to do. Like, it's so easy to do a hard thing, but it's so hard to do an easy thing. It's like we've made the easy things in life, and basically the easy things in life are the most important usually, because it's easy to take a deep breath. It's so easy to take a deep breath, but it's hard to take, to win at a game. It's hard to, just thinking of like complex things that aren't actually that complex, but are complex. Listen, I'm not trying to like break anyone's brains. I almost broke mine just now. I genuinely don't even know what I was talking about. But going back to what I was saying, please guys, consider this. Find time to take a deep breath in and release it all out. For your health, for your family's health, for your friends' health, for the people around you's health. If possible, if you really struggle with this, pray about it. You might not be a Christian, that's absolutely fine. But I truly do believe if you can seek God for your help, like if all things have failed, then seek ye first the kingdom of God, and all things shall be added unto you. And this is like, if you really want to check this out, this is Matthew 6:33, King James Version of the Bible. Genuinely, take deep breaths. 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 I'm rooting for you guys. Check out my Patreon. The link will be in the description. Hopefully someone has found some, useful, valuable advice, information from this video. But if you haven't, stick around because I'm still learning and we will defeat anxiety. Peace.